I can't believe I'm about to say this, but BTS has dropped an album called ARIRANG. It is their first project back from a long hiatus, and this is incredibly exciting because I really only started listening to BTS during their hiatus, and so my first impression of all the members and their music was actually all their solo projects. So I'll be really excited to see how these 7 very distinct personalities come together. There are 14 new tracks. The first song is Body to Body. Okay, little vocal chops.
I need the whole steady in the trunk.
Oh.
Put your phone down, let's get over.
Oh, hell yes.
Got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, feet beat blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder. Big from everywhere to Korea.
Yep, and they're not afraid to, sing in Korean as well, which I was concerned it was going to be more of a Western mainstream album, but sounds like they're singing to their roots, man. Ooh, what an interesting register for Jimin. There. Ooh. Oh, it's a little halftime drop. This is really, really nostalgic. It's like DNA era. Ooh.
It's so tight. I mean,
What'd you say?
we're living the life. 두 눈을 감지 않은 내 밤. 솟구치는 결의 맘. Be a body, be a body, be a body.
Oh, this
body,
beat.
you read a body.
Blending that vocal chop. Okay. We're building up to something. Wow. I believe they're blending in what seems like a folk song, which ties into the name of this album, ARIRANG.
I need the whole city in the
This beat, I don't think I've heard. I don't know. I don't think I've heard a beat that crazy in a while. It has its own life, and it's every much of a romantic song, I Need Somebody Like You, as it is about the fans, right? It's been a long time since we performed I Need You Guys Back, I Need Army Back, and I like that message. It's great, it builds hype, and we're going to the next song, Hooligan. Oh. Whoa, what's happening? Okay. Dude, you can tell that these people haven't produced in a long time. They're just having fun. Oh my god. I like how they're using the knife sound effects in the beat, acting like a hi-hat.
Somebody move, I can never ever choose. Every one of you amused. We the mess gonna get a bigger mop here.
The bass, that drum coming in. Why so mysterious all of a sudden?
Round the clock, 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 clock.
This song is so funky. It's such a weird, like, sort of back and forth between this really crunchy beat and in the violin. I feel like it's a nice blend of very pop structured songs, but also like the really out of the box wild production that BTS is kind of known for before they sort of went mainstream. They were quite experimental, and I like this back and forth, as I mentioned before, between the smoothness and the harshness. I like this line, watch this beat go on hooligan. It's kind of like an endearing BTS lyric where it's almost like a malapropism, as in they're using a word in the wrong context. They mean watch this beat going crazy, going wild, but instead they're using hooligan, which is associated with those terms, but doesn't quite make sense if you look at it objectively. But it's really nice wordplay and it's interesting. Let's go to the next song, Aliens. Okay.
시간은 참 빨라 틱탁 스타일을 힙합 도대체 뭘 더 고민해 태생부터 다른 세븐에
Yes! Oh my god, Sugar, I miss your rap.
힙합 스타일을 힙합 도대체 뭘 더 고민해 Hello dear new honey 방귀 흔들어줘 money Oh my god do I look too
This is what I'm talking about, the experimental production. This reminds me of Gnarly. Right in your face. Big booming bass.
If you wanna hit the house, you better miss a line. Yeah, we A-list. Awesome, 그래, shameless. Yeah, it'll try to re-A-list. And I don't joke, 'cause I'm rising. A-list. Yeah, we land on it.
Ooh.
Stand on it. 지금 무대 stand on it. Stand on it. Stand
They're just having fun, man.
Yeah, we land
The chant vocals.
stand on it. 지금 무대 stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Damn. So far, the songs have been absolutely heart thumping. I think when there's something that shows up that I want to talk about, I'll talk about it. But I feel like for the vibe, we just gotta keep listening. The next song is FYA. Oh my god. Got the really fuzzy electric guitar in the background.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is
Fuzzy.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Everything lit is fire.
Okay.
Everything big is fire. Give me that gasoline. Give me that make me feel. Give me that make me sweat. Something I can't forget. Burning out with my slime. We in the flame go wild. It's 200 degrees. Love goes psycho.
Ooh.
I take you viral. I go
Nice.
full thrill.
We're increasing the intensity of the drums, building up the music. It's getting faster and faster.
Hit me with it one more time.
I like that. I like that.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is
Dude.
Don't stand too close to. It's fire.
The breathing. Oh, I know people are gonna freak out at that. This one is a disco jam. It's definitely something you put on a club.
Don't stand too close.
What are they doing, man? That's what I'm saying. They just did all that crazy production stuff for the love of the game, man. They didn't have to do the speed ramp down, but they wanted to. And the thing I wanted to say that's kind of related to that is I'm really appreciating how the production feels different, feels unique. And that's, I feel like, such a BTS signature, man. There is not a single production element here that I feel like I've heard in sort of modern day K-pop sounds. Not a diss to the K-pop industry at all, but it's just like they sort of needed to do this. They are at a position where everyone looks up to them. Everyone is inspired by them. So it's really amazing for everyone, for the industry, for fans, for me to hear something new. The next song is 2.0.
그래 방탄처럼 그게 말은 쉽지 우린 팀투 누가 맨날 뛰어
This one has more like Western rap elements with the little auto-tune, the sort of very reverby production.
You know how I do Put it, push your brand new
Wow.
brand new Yeah, we on that brand new You know how we do Ay, gotta give them much brand new Like got a stat, did you get a stat 2 2.0 take down who
Yeah, hit him up like pop. Hit him with the truth like rock. Time to pay your debt. Feel me not. Let it bleed.
Damn.
Let it bleed. Hit it lit. and it's split.
Wow. I feel like in a much more minimalistic production setting, their vocal mix stands out so well. It's just so clean.
Buddy, put your brain, you. Put your brain, you. Give me on that brain, you. You know how we do.
That's how it ends? That's funny. I can't really understand the verses, but I imagine it's about sort of rebirth. Their previous song was about coming out of the ashes. They're like a phoenix. And it's just saying, did you guys miss us? We're back. We're here, better than ever, making more music. You better get used to it. All right, number 29. We got a gong. Huh? No, I still hear it. I'm gonna go forward. Ain't no way. Okay. I don't know if I'm bugging. Did they just... Is this just a gong and then a minute of silence? What? What? Is this a troll? Or is this some... Because it's like almost in the midway part. Maybe it's signaling some sort of shift. That is funny though, if it's meant to be a troll. The next song is Swim. I believe this is the lead single.
Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim,
Okay.
swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you.
Every song is starting off very mysterious, I will say.
This is how we all begin.
I have 808 coming in.
Swim. I just wanna dive. I just wanna dive.
Bad world,
Okay, but it's just hip hop.
this bad world. Name me place that I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a good in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in
That synth, that really high synth, that's so satisfying.
you know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah.
So easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim, swim.
Nice.
Wanna fall off your skin. Swim.
I mean, obviously, as the main track of the song, it's a lot more sort of standard pop structure, but it doesn't mean it's any less interesting, man. It's a really interesting metaphor here about being fully committed to someone, even though it's scary. I want to swim, I want to dive in this body of water, even if there are sharks, even if I can't see anything and it's just the moon, I want to dive into you because I love you. And that's cool.
For the whole thing, I can feel the heart race coming. While you run away, you can run it. Salt on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be. Yeah. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive. I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, river. Make waves with my two friends.
And it's kind of like going back to basics in a sense, because they're essentially doing like a rap verse, one for each rapper, and then in the more vocal choruses, they're having all the singers hop on. So it's just like a nice blend of everyone, and they're all contributing equally into this. And it's just amazing to hear everyone play to their strengths, man. Oh. I feel like I haven't been hearing V too much.
Swim, swim, let it all begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive. I just wanna dive.
I like ending that song with that sort of call to action. I just want to dive. I love you. Let's go all in. Nice. The next song is Merry Go Round. My hair's low-key a little chopped right now.
I wish that I could tell you that it's over.
Wow.
I wish that I could walk away from
That's V, right? Pop off, Taehyun.
life is like a broken roller coaster. I can't get on this merry-go-round.
Nice. If my theory is correct, we're gonna get more vocal related songs now. The first half, very rap focused. The second half is gonna be more lyrical. It's a very sort of heavenly song, right? Slow, ballady. A lot of that fuzzy mid-end is like very Wave to Earth-esque. And why does it feel like it's more genuine, right? Like they're talking about this sort of never-ending cycle of being on a pedestal. How even if you're struggling, you sort of have to stay on this merry-go-round. You can't get off, and you just have to put up a face. It's really refreshing hearing that from bigger artists like BTS. Because, you know, they're literally the biggest K-pop group. All of their actions are so heavily scrutinized. And I think it's going to bring a lot of positive discussion around stan culture, around the K-pop industry as a whole. I'm really like happy and proud, I guess, because it's definitely not easy to be vulnerable in K-pop. Okay! Let's go, vocalists! Oh my god. What a chorus though. It's so forceful and so emotional. Wow. Bro, I always feel a little bad for V because his fellow vocalists are so... they can reach absurdly high notes. And V's more of a sort of bassy, soft vocalist. And so he kind of has to sing outside of his register in some parts. But he's sounding really good.
Sometimes, normal and special, they are just some lines. One deep side and it slips away, fades away. What I try to keep, never want to stay. Run away, pushing me, pulling me. Said you wanted all of me, but what is even all of me? Suddenly,
I feel like RM has been so like mysterious. I feel like he's made his voice a lot deeper. Maybe it's just a difference from like solo projects to group work. But I feel like he has adopted a bit of that morning voice cadence, like, hey, I just woke up. Like, no shade, but it's just something I noticed in a few songs.
and I live in more. Got me at my feelings up on this wall, and my knees is kerosene for me, can be counting views. Fantasy and fame, yet the things we choose. No, we call this shit no more, yeah. No, we call this shit no more.
I think it's a nice touch to have this song be in all caps, the title of it, because it's sort of the opposite. It's essentially saying that this thing that I'm going through with this person, it's not normal, but we're making it normal. This idea of I need to get high, I need to sort of almost poison myself to love you is deeply toxic and it's deeply unnatural, but they're so used to it. That's good. The next song is Like Animals. Very echoey. Wow. Okay, they're leaning into the reverb because they have Jungkook singing a very airy register, and it's just like floating and engulfing everything. Wow, I didn't expect them to go sort of this whole like indie rock vibe. It's a continuation of that previous song, right? Kind of diving into how this cycle keeps on happening, because it's very much an attitude of both of them know it's toxic and it's unhealthy, but the person is very much like, if you want to be an animal, I'll be an animal, I don't care. And maybe it's less of a toxic relationship dynamic and more of like a sexual innuendo, but I can't be too sure, man. Let me know what you think. God. I don't think we've heard them go full metal ever. So that's very cool. The next song is They Don't Know About Us. There we go, V. Shining. This is a natural register, man. And it's so satisfying. I love his voice so much.
Everybody heard the story that they wanna. 쟤는 네가 때문에 떴어 내가 맞아. We're just big boys 아까처럼 놈. 그냥 먹기 싸지 just shut up, shut up.
I think this song is about the haters, right?
They don't know about us. 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 Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I love that vocal chop. The way that V sang that with a little bit of rasp at the end of right, and then because it's vocal chopped, that same take is being carried over every time, so you get that satisfaction every time. Ah, it's so cool. It's so cool. Wow. I think it's definitely a power statement to talk about the haters in a very sort of chill song, because it kind of feels dismissive, right? It's kind of like we don't really care enough to create a bombastic track. We're just vibing, doing our own thing, chilling, singing, rapping, and you guys don't even affect us, which I think is really cool. The next song is One More Night. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I like that. They kind of built tension until the chorus and then they let it loose. That's so satisfying. Nice. There's so much to talk about that I don't know how much of it is intentional, because like the verses and the pre-choruses, they are quite stagnant in a sense. Like melodically, they sort of stick around the same bass note. There's not too many chord changes, and that's them in reality, right? Daydreaming about this person. And then we get eased into this really satisfying chorus where I guess they are with this person and that fantasy is being realized, but the song is going by so fast. So there's a sense of like, I don't have much time with you and I want to meet you before this is over. The desperation, man. Because this person is really... because they really want this person and they can only ask for one more night. And that's the tragedy here. The next song is Please. Okay.
If you want it, if you want it, I'll do the thing for you. If you want it, if you want it, baby, oh please.
We're getting some soul influences sneaking through, I feel.
Oh please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게. 가 있는 곳이라면 나 따라가리. 가시 바뀔 줄만 나 쉽게 줄여봤지. 세상은 말야 항상 우리 사이 맞지. 결국엔 우린 돌고 돌아서 제자리. You want me just all day, all night. Hold me from the front, back, back. I need you like only on mine.
This is like a pretty decently romantic / sultry kind of song where they're really pining for this person. They're on their knees. All I want is you. Please. That's so funny. Who has BTS down bad, bro? Who is that person? Oh. It's a very chill song. The drums just go crazy. The syncopation is really satisfying. And then sort of ending on that high. All I want is you. Going high is sort of reflective of that want, that desire. And I like it. A little bit of word painting to finish it off. And we are into the last song of the album, Into the Sun. Okay, the whistle. Are we doing country?
Baby, you remind me.
What the hell?
I want someone like you.
Okay, V's voice on the Vocaloid is funky.
I want someone like you. Nobody knows me, honey. No one like you.
What is happening? That's so weird. Is that not? If you take out the vocals and just look at the lyrics and the production, it feels so genuine, so romantic, right? And then you chuck in the Vocaloid and it feels robotic, and it's just a really interesting blend. There's got to be a reason they're doing this, aside from it's funny, because it is funny, and I'm trying to figure it out. Is the rap also gonna have Vocaloids? No way, right?
Baby, what you want, baby, what you need. Tell me how you feel every night. I'm thinking of
A little bit, but not really. It's so weird. It's so funny. I wonder if there's gonna be any memes about this song. Oh, okay, we're building up to something. Okay. Okay. Interesting. The emphasis on I follow you by what? That's really interesting because they completely switch up the time signature of the entire song for this outro, and they also get rid of the Vocaloid. They're all singing in unison, and I'll follow you was emphasized by the drums. So it is definitely a message that they're trying to leave us with. And I guess it's twofold, right? If we are to look at this album through a relationship lens, then this is very much in line to things we've been discussing, right? This idea of this person is so beautiful, so amazing, so perfect that they would sacrifice everything in their life to be with that person. But also, it could just be about ARMY, their fans. I have no idea if there is a thematic reason that they chose to have a Vocaloid. So let me know if you have any theories. But that is ARIRANG, the album by BTS. I really, 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 really appreciate that they did not stick to the basics, right? They've been gone for sort of 4 years, I want to say, that it could have been very easy for them to just sort of do a catch up of all the musical trends since they were missing. And it could have just been an album of songs or production that we've already heard before. But I'm really appreciative of how they not only like stuck to their roots, like the hip hop experimental aspects, but also were totally not afraid to just like go crazy with the production for no reason, just for vibes. And I think it's going to spawn a lot of inspiration in the K-pop industry. Let me know what your top 3 favorite songs of the album were. I'll go first. My favorite song is... Oh, it's so hard. My favorite song might be Body to Body, honestly, the first track. I like 2.0 as well and FYA, but let's go for some vocal songs. I really like Merry Go Round and Swim. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you guys later.